Hello everyone, it's your favorite DC2B, Brenna Gray. I'm here today to talk to you about chiropractic and ADHD. I'm sure many of us can think of someone who's been diagnosed with ADHD, or we've joked about them having ADD or ADHD. So ADHD in itself is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And in this disorder, it's a disorder of the frontal lobe in your brain, which affects areas of your life that affect attention, self-control, impulsivity, concentration, things like that. So you're not able to focus, you're not able to be attentive, you can be a little bit impulsive, and this can affect your performance with school and work. And there are different treatments for ADHD. You can talk to your medical doctor if you're interested in learning more about the medication you can take. You can talk with different therapists for some behavioral therapy to assist with that. But today I'm focused on the chiropractic aspect of what can help with ADHD. So chiropractors, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, look at the central nervous system, which is your brain and your spinal cord. And your spinal cord is encased within the vertebral column. And you can see the little nerves coming out between the levels of your column to go to the different parts of your body. So what chiropractors are trained to do is find where there's a misalignment in the system and correct it so that the nervous system can send those messages out and you can function a little bit better. Now, there have been a couple different studies, mostly case studies, on ADHD and chiropractic. So I'm going to present to you just a brief summary of two of those that I found in my research. In 2010, Dr. Jeffrey Muir did a case study on a 5-year-old male that he was seeing. And this 5-year-old was diagnosed with ADHD. So he wasn't able to follow instructions, he was impulsive, and he had some poor school performances as well. So what he ended up doing was doing the chiropractic adjustment to find where that vertebral column was misaligned and correcting it. He did soft tissue therapy to help with the tight muscles around the vertebral column, and he did stretching exercises as well. And he followed this boy for about a year. So they started off with 3 times a week for a month, and then they went down to 2 times a week. And what they found, though, was that after that year, the boy was able to follow instructions, he was less impulsive, and his school performance improved dramatically. And since then, there have been a whole bunch of different case studies. One of them I found had a small retrospective study, so meaning retrospective being they did the treatment and then did a little study on it, with Dr. Alcantara and Davis. They had 4 males between the ages of 9 and 13 diagnosed with ADHD, and they had all the typical issues with hyperactivity, impulsivity, they weren't very attentive, and they had poor relationships with their family and schoolmates. So after, again, a year of the adjusting from the chiropractor, they found that they were less hyperactive, they were more attentive, they were less impulsive, and those relationships improved. So I think it's very important that you give chiropractic a chance to help with ADHD. So if you want to, find your local chiropractor, book an appointment, and see what chiropractic can do for you.